Press this button. Where did it go? There it is.
60, 59, 58. This is a countdown to the Slade and Mayson
56,
show.
55, 54.
This continues to be a countdown to the Slade and Mayson show. 50, 49, 48. You're listening to the countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 44, 43. This is the continued countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 39,
Dance is
38.
really good.
Right now, 37. You're listening to the countdown 35, to the Slade and Mason show. 33. Please stand by as you're listening to the countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 28, 27. This is, of course, the countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 23, 22. We continue on with the countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 18, 17. Stand by 16 as we are now delivering the countdown 14, to the Slade 13, and Mason show. 12, 11. Yes, 10. This is our countdown to the Slade and Mason 7, show. 6, 5, 4. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Now broadcasting from the Dan Mayson Studios, deep in the heart of Virginia. It's the Slade and Mayson Show.
Oh, it's serious when he does that intro. The Slade and Mayson Show.
He's a trained professional.
Let's see here. It's like it's my fifth donut and my diet Pepsi. I'm good to go. Hi, I'm JD Slade.
I'm Dan Mayson,
and this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
The Slade and Mason Show is all about you and us. It's like a radio program where we share with you news stories and things you see throughout the week and we see throughout the week. It's our take on it. Basically, we're saying things you're thinking, but you would never hear on the radio. We're just having fun. Don't take it too seriously. Just enjoy.
Good morning, Mr. Mayson.
Good morning, Mr. Slade, and welcome to June. My goodness gracious, it is just clicking along, man. Oh my gosh, man. You know what this is? This is Independence time for me. Let me tell you, because now that June is here, I get to refinance my credit. My credit should be squeaky clean now.
Most people are going, yeah, I can't wait. Vacation, get a little time off. Not my partner. Refi time.
Refi time, baby. Pay off some debts, get myself rescheduled in the life of things. That's what I'm going to do.
And how do the 14 children play into this?
No, they're not even a part of it, but this is all about that. This is all about that. So what? Last weekend was Memorial Day, and this week is I can't make this stuff up. It is National Rotisserie Chicken Day. National Rotisserie Chicken Day is for those of you who have a barbecue grill or you have an actual real oven. And you could put a rotisserie on it. And typically this device runs at about 15 revolutions per minute. With the 15 revolutions per minute, you will add that delicious crispy sear on the inside of the chicken, or you can have a goose or a duck, or what do they call it? A turgoose?
Oh, turducken?
Turducken, yeah. So you can put you put a quail on the inside of a duck, and they put the duck inside of a chicken, take the chicken, stuff inside of a turkey, and then you go ahead and eat that. Only in America do we decide to put a bird inside of a bird, inside of a bird, inside of a bird, and then cook it. We got either way too much time or way too much food over here. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah, if you rotisserie that sucker, with the turkey and the duck juices dripping out and spilling all over and catching fire, nothing says barbecue like a delicious set fire to your grill. Yes.
All right, so you just said that it's National
Rotisserie Chicken Day. Yes.
Wow. Okay. The month of June has quite a few designations to it.
Yes.
Let's see here. Now, last month in May, it was ALS Awareness Month in the United States.
Yep.
June, Canada, always behind us. They've got ALS Awareness Month in June.
Okay.
LGBT Pride Month is in June.
Mm-hmm.
National Safety Month. National Smile Month. Oh, I'm sorry.
Not
but
gonna
that's
do
only
that.
in the United Kingdom.
I'm not gonna do good. I'm not gonna do
that. and it is African American Music Appreciation Month. Yeah.
African American Music Appreciation Month.
I really try, baby.
So that would be like
I'll take you there.
There. Like the music. The Gin Mill Blues. or we should do the Harlem Ham Fats. Or Woo Pie Shoe Pie. Remember that? That was good. That was a great polka. Remember that was great. That was my favorite. Nothing like a bunch of white people playing black man music.
You know what's funny about that, Dan, is that I watched some really strange stuff. Mm-hmm. So I was watching this NBC documentary, and they were talking about the Polka King.
The Polka King.
Yeah. This guy, he had it all. It's like, again, he was getting rich, doing the polka and playing polka.
Weird Al Yankovic did what?
And then he got greedy and decided he needed to finance things, so he started selling these certificates that were, of course, not legal or binding, promissory notes.
For what?
To get money from people. They'd loan him, they'd give him $1,000, he'd give him a note.
To do what?
So he could continue to play his polka music.
Oh, for the love of God. You know who else did that? Was David Bowie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he pre-sold his music.
Oh, yeah?
And then died.
Hey, it means you got to enjoy the money. See? There you go.
Brilliant man, I tell you. It's beautiful.
All right, so the last thing we talked about on the last show was about
years ago. I forget.
What?
That was years ago. I forget.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it was years ago.
But it was Memorial Day weekend. I remember. Yeah.
The last thing we talked about on the show, and if you go back to look to it, you will notice we were talking about movies.
I think it was Viagra, but go ahead.
Well, yeah, okay, that was the absolute last thing, but we were talking about movies, the Marvel Universe, DC Universe. Well, okay. Do you remember what year it was that you saw Terminator?
The first time?
Yep.
On a tour. Let's see.
And while you're looking it up,
let me Google that one. 1984. So it was probably like a year or two after that because I did not see it in the theaters.
So that has been how many years?
I'll put it this way. I saw it on HBO, okay? Back when they called it home box office.
That's right. Exactly. Yes. All right. So how long ago was that? How many years?
Oh, my gosh. I got to find a slide rule. Hold on. Let me grab a calendar. So 35 years ago.
Okay. And at the time, Arnold Schwarzenegger was probably in his 30s.
Yes.
Well, there's a new Terminator movie.
Heck yeah.
It's Dark Fate.
Yep.
And it was posted. The trailer was posted on the internet this week. It shows Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
And Linda Hamilton battling a new Terminator.
Of course.
I mean, my God, Linda's got to be 75 years old if she's a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So the new Terminator has similar powers to the Terminator Robert Patrick played in T2.
Mm-hmm. She's actually 62, but we'll,
I mean, but the thing of it is that am I really, number one, I just don't think Schwarzenegger's that big an actor. I mean, he's done some good stuff. I like Twins with Danny DeVito.
That was a funny movie.
But I wasn't into the Terminator series to begin with. And I just, now he is, what is Arnold now? He's got to be.
Right now, he's what, like 71?
Yeah. I
He'll
mean,
be
you know,
he'll be
I'm
72
just,
next month.
you asked me to suspend disbelief. You know, there's only so much suspension that I can go with. You know? I mean, it's like seeing Sylvester Stallone getting ready to do Rocky 18.
Oh, don't even. That would make me sick.
I mean, but he's doing it. He's coming back with Rambo.
Is he?
Rambo, yeah.
You know who I was thinking about was Australia. What's his name?
Paul Hogan.
Paul Hogan. Yeah, he bought the rights back from his wife for the Crocodile Dundee. Yep.
Oh my!
However, he's 79 years old.
Yeah, it's not as cute when you're 79 years old going, "That's not a knife. This is a knife.
I need a little help lifting this up."
You know, it's. I mean, I just say there's a point to where you know you just got to admit that you're no longer 26 years old. I cannot do the things that I did 20 years ago, but there are some things that I can do now that I couldn't do 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Like breathe through my nose.
I don't know. He's
it's a little old.
Yeah, he looks a little
leathery.
Leathery is a proper appropriate name for it.
Just a little cowbaggish.
Oh my gosh, he's a mess. He looks like a mess. Yeah, he needs some duct tape to like lift up the edges or something.
Good times anytime you meet a payment. Good times anytime you need a friend. Good times anytime you're out and under.
Yeah,
not getting bastled and bastled.
He should not have stayed out in the sun as long as he did. I'll just say that.
Temporary layoffs. Good times. Easy credit rip-offs. Good times. Scratching and surviving. Good times. Hanging in and jiving. Good times.
So
ain't lucky we got him. Da 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 da. Good times.
Guess what? Guess what?
What?
He's doing another film.
Oh no.
Yeah. He'll be playing the part of Crocodile Dundee.
Oh God.
Yeah. Production setup.
9-year-old Paul Hogan.
Yeah.
See, you know, it's like one of the problems I had with my sports idols is some of them decided to stay too long. Willie Mays comes to mind. He should never have gone to the Mets. The Mets decided, hey, we can milk the last bit of his name recognition. He'll put butts in the seats, but he never did anything to help his legacy. And as a matter of fact, he tarnished it, struck out a lot. So you know, I mean, I guess Paul Hogan didn't save his money from the first two Crocodile Dundees.
Nope.
And of course, he's got an ex-wife.
Oh yeah.
You know, it will cost you.
Well, so again, she finally released the rights to that. Let me see.
That's because he's going to get a share of it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's got the full rights to the whole thing. So I don't know. We'll see. He's doing the movie.
Good if it only makes $4 at the box office.
Yes, I know.
There was a movie that was released, and I kid you not, it was released like 2 months ago.
Which one?
And it had a big name star in it.
Why?
And it made $150 its first week.
What was that?
Let me see if I can research this.
Movie made $150. Movie made $150. In the box office, list of Transformers, maybe. Oh God! And you know they're making an Avatar too, of course.
Oh God! Of course they are, because it's like that made $1 billion too. All right, let me see here. Here are movies that made less than $400 million at the box office.
Okay.
ZYZZYX Road, 2006. It grossed $30.
It costs more to get the DVD player to burn it.
It was pronounced Zyzix.
How's it pronounced? ZY what?
ZYEZEZIX is the pronunciation, but it is actually, let me see here.
Spell it again.
Okay, wait a minute.
Well, this goes back to, go ahead.
ZYZZYX Road.
Road. Okay.
Yep.
Now, okay. So, that $30. It cost $2 million. Oh my gosh.
By the time its run had ended, 6 people had seen it. The lowest grossing film of all time.
Oh my gosh. We gotta go check that blockbuster out.
Okay, let's see here. The next one, how about when box office analysts pointed to The Lone Ranger as 2013's biggest bomb, Johann Robert, writer-director of the British sci-fi flick Storage 24, would have been happy with just a fraction of that big budget clunker's ticket sales. Hell, he'd have been happy to just crack the $100 mark. But triple digits were not in the cards for this flick. It made $72.
Gosh.
Oh, I'm good. Hey, listen. All right. In 2009, after winning a slew of awards and nominations from film festivals and other key industry events around the world, including a World Cinema Grand Jury Prize at Sundance, you would think that Carlos Moreno's Colombian crime world drama Dog Eat Dog would have the legs to sustain a single cinema theatrical release. And you'd be wrong. They grossed $80.
80. How does a movie not make money? I mean, it's got to be the distribution. It's got to be the distribution. It's got to be someone you know.
Here. We're getting the more expensive movies now, believe it or not. Since co-directing the Blair Witch Project, that was the indie movie that success of all other indie movies attempt to recreate in 1999, Daniel Myrick has kept a relatively low profile, directing just a couple of other films, most of which went straight to DVD. But in March of 2009, IFC Films gave this sci-fi flick a limited theatrical release. Very limited. It spent a week in just one theater in New York, where it earned a grand total of $95.
Oh my God!
The movie of the name of the movie was The Objective.
The objective was to make money.
I'm giving you all kinds of stuff to work with. Let's see here. Let me see. Okay, here we go. We're now breaking triple digits with the next one.
I didn't know movies can't make money. That's funny. Go ahead.
It's like I think I'm just getting. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure because it's like it looks like my computer is about to do something funky.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah, your right channel. Your right channel just went away.
Oh, really? Okay, let's see.
It just came back.
All right. So
it's gone again.
The number 5 movie was The Ghastly Love of Johnny X.
Your right channel is gone, but go ahead, keep going.
All right, so it grossed a grand total of $117.
Oh my gosh!
I kid you not. Okay, so let me see here. Pretty Village, Pretty Flame, done in 1998. It grossed $211. All right, let's find the big champion of this one. All right, The Marsh, 2007. Less than a month after he accepted a Best Actor Oscar for his portrayal of Idi Amin in The Last King of Scotland, Forrest Whitaker was making news of another sort when the supernatural thriller that he starred in, oh, God, this is why they shouldn't do that. It was called Alongside Gabriel Anwar, was released in one theater for 3 days and recouped less than 0.005% of its $7 million budget, as it grossed a total of $336.
Oh my gosh!
So I mean, there you go. So you hear about all blockbusters, Avengers Endgame, $2 billion.
So you make an interesting point. We were talking about the fact that the very first movie you came up with, it made what, $30 with Zyzix Road. So Zyzix is actually, it's interesting because that's actually a road in the out in the Nevada area. And I used to do, as you know, traffic reports across the Mojave Desert.
Oh, that's right.
And that was one of the roads I had to report on. So I know the road. It gets lots of traffic on it. But first off, here's and this okay. So this is a bigger problem. This is a bigger problem. The problem is words. Okay? And when let me ground this. So if you're going, all right, you go to Burger King, right? You're going to get a Whopper. I can pronounce that. Fries. I got it. And a Coke. Okay. Or you could just order a number one. Okay. So really easy. Now,
one to number two is not something I would want to be on my plate.
Right. Now, but I digress. Now, in addition to that, we also have, then you have like regular sit down restaurants like Applebee's, okay, and you're gonna get barbecue ribs with or you're gonna get a pulled pork sandwich, or you're gonna get a cheeseburger with fries and Coke. Okay, then you've got mid-range restaurants, okay. Now the mid-range restaurants will have porterhouse steak, or they'll have I don't know, I'm just saying
Like Bonanza.
Yeah, so you'll have a baked potato, or maybe it'll be a sweet potato baked in a foie gras sauce. Yeah, we're getting kind of quirky with foie gras, okay? Now, then you go to the hoity-toity restaurants. Okay? And you open it up. First off, every section is in like its native language. Piels. The heck is that? Pieces of what? No, that is fish. Oh, fish. What is? Let me try. Yeah.
You should try Jewish menu, man.
What is that is roast beef. Why don't you just put roast beef on here, for crying out loud? Roast beef, okay? What is
that's baloney.
That is
And you can have on top of that.
What is yeah, that is a potato soup. What, look, here's the deal. You're America, okay? You're America. You gonna put up there, you put seals. Great. Underneath, put in parentheses fish. Okay? Because otherwise I'm just sitting there going, I don't know.
We have the perfect answer for that.
Huh?
We do have the perfect answer for that, because we have a sponsor who makes it very simple for you to eat at their restaurant, because they only serve 5 things.
5 things.
So you don't have to worry
down
about
to Brimley's. Yep. Oh, and I misplaced Miss Sheila's. Oh, shoot. Also, don't forget to visit our real sponsor. Sheila Keenan's got Icy Something Icy. So it's ICEY.
What he's doing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is an old disc jockey trick. You see, you stall and you talk real slow while you're looking for this stuff that you're getting ready to read.
Yeah, it's great there. You're going to check out. It's Icy, says ICEY, something without the G, and then Icy, and they're at, where the hell to go? They're at the, they're on Facebook. They're on Twitter. She's everywhere. So I don't have the actual telephone. Here we go. Telephone number. So she is available at 804-617-8827. Remember, we are deep into the warm days, and just that, it's shaved ice treats. You get these nice containers. It is actually, it's like the true Italian where they scrape the ice, and it's almost like ice cream. Yeah, about that. Yeah, then we're gonna hear from our Italian friends. So anyway, great for parties, great for corporate events, right? A lot of corporate events are having their picnics right now, and they're gonna have piles and piles of children. give Sheila a call. She can set something up for you like straight away. The summer is filling up quickly. Her dates are filling up quickly. So the faster you get a hold of her, the faster you're going to be able to get something locked in. And if you have like an adult party, yeah, they found a little remedy for that one. You take that stuff and you pour a little bit of either rum or some vodka on top of there, and it's nap time. So I see something icy. Appreciate you guys reaching out to her and let her know you heard about us from the Slade and Mayson show, because that's who we are, the Slade and Mayson show. You ever heard of us? Yeah, we're the Slade and Mayson show. You ever heard of us?
I've heard of those guys. They're really funny.
No, we're the Slade and Mayson. No, we're the. Say it one more time like you mean it.
Slade and Mayson.
The Slade and Mayson. Right, like this. It goes like this.
Hi, I'm JD Slade.
I'm Dan Mayson,
and this is the Slade and Mayson show.
See, that's what this is all about.
All right, one of my big beeps is you got to stop messing with original foods.
Oh, like gyros. Gyros are supposed to be made out of
lamb,
not turkey or beef.
That's right.
Moving on. Sorry, Arby's.
I went to a. I'm going to digress for just a moment. I went to a sub.
If you have to digress, use the bathroom.
We're not going to call Mugway any out, but I asked for a typical New Yorker sandwich. I asked for a Reuben. How do you make a Reuben, Dan?
So you take the pastrami, and what you do is you cut it very, very thin. Then you get some good Jewish rye bread, something chewy.
There we go. And
preferably, you got to put with lots of caraway seeds, because if it isn't in there, what the hell's the point?
Put my Reuben on.
You put
put it on wheat bread.
Oh God, no, please.
Yeah, I mean, I was absolutely flabbergasted. I have not eaten at a Subway since.
So that's where I went to. I told you I went to. Where the heck was it? Was it TGI Fridays or something? I forget what place it was. They served a Reuben on a hot dog bun.
Oh, see, that's lazy.
That's just pain. That's pain.
Yeah, it's a ruin of good pastrami, man. Here's where I was going with this, because every day I look up and they're messing with just the traditional foods.
Yep.
Now let me just give you the example that I've come up with. Hostess. They are debuting a new Twinkie.
There it goes.
Stuffed with orange creamsicle cream.
Whoa! I'm gonna throw up.
All right. Why are we messing with Twinkies? I went to the grocery store. I'm looking for these little yellow cushiony things.
Nope.
Sponge cake with the white cream inside. That's a Twinkie. It doesn't have chocolate on it. It doesn't have crap in the middle of it. That's not white cream. It hasn't got orange creamsicle flavored stuff in it. It doesn't have beef bourguignon in it. It is a white cream with a yellow mushy cake.
Nope. You'll find the Twinkie selection area next to the Cheerios selection area.
Oh God, that's right. With pumpkin spice Cheerios.
And they have chocolate flavor, and they have peanut butter, they have tutti frutti flavor, they have every flipping flavor you can imagine. Cinnamon.
I'm not done yet, because I know that this is Japan's revenge on us. Elite Daily says Oreo cookies just released 5 new flavors in Japan, including Chaoshan style barbecue pork pastry, spicy pepper pastry, green tea cake.
Knew that was coming.
Lychee rose cake.
Yuck.
And red bean cake.
Yes. See,
an Oreo cookie is 2 chocolate cookies with white cream in the middle. That's it.
What did you call me?
Yeah, exactly.
So
I've been called an Oreo in my life.
But I'll say this. I'll say that it's amazing, the different quote unquote flavors that are coming out these days. I'm not saying it's wonderful. I'm saying it's amazing. And it's just that we're getting more and more and more. We've talked about this before. Where they've been bastardizing Twinkies, Oreo cookies,
Cheerios.
Colas. The Coca-Cola there are like 5 different flavors of Coca-Cola now.
I mean, and you know what? And I found the agave grape.
Ugh.
And I kind of like that.
Mm.
But then it's like I thought, well, I'll expand my horizons and I'll try 2 of the other flavors. Boy, I wish I had. No, I don't even want the agave grape anymore.
It was great. It was great. All right. Well, here, we're going to do a short break.
I had to get you to explain to me what agave was.
Slade and
Stop
Mayson Show. After this.
Go to your room.
Oh. And doesn't have to go to his room.
Today in history, June 2nd, 455. Vandals enter Rome and plunder the city for 2 weeks. See? And you thought the place just fell apart because it was old. 1835. P.T. Barnum and his circus starts their very first tour of the United States. Mind you, it wasn't as grandiose as it is now. He started small with a flying squirrel and an absent-minded moose that wouldn't stop talking. 1896. Guglielmo Marconi applies for a patent for his newest invention, goofy little thing called the radio. It ain't gonna last. 1962. During the 1962 FIFA World Cup, that's soccer, gang, police had to intervene multiple times to break up fights between the Chilean and the Italian players, listed as one of the most violent games in football history. And they should have known it was gonna be a bad game when they all showed up with machetes and pocket knives, and the Italian referee showed up with a cannon. And finally, 2004. Ken Jennings begins his 74-game winning streak on the show Jeopardy! As you may recall, he lost by incorrectly identifying the firm with the 70,000 seasonal white-collar employees not being FedEx, but actually being H&R Block. That's the bad news. The good news is that H&R Block has offered him free tax planning and financial services for the rest of his life. Oh, by the way, with all your winnings, you owe the IRS over $1 million. Nah. I'm Dan Mayson, and that's June 2nd.
When you're out on the road and you want something good to eat, and you don't want to waste no goddamn time, you want some food fast, tasty, cheap, come on down to Brimley's, where we only got 5 things. We got soda pop, we don't even got no diet, so don't even fucking ask. We got the best goddamn chicken sandwich you ever had, and we got a cheeseburger that's second to none. That leaves us with 2 more items for our menu, because remember, we only got 5 things. That leaves us with French fries, crispy, delicious, moist on the inside, and lots of goddamn salt. What could that fucking 5th item be? How about the best goddamn macaroni and cheese you ever fucking put in your mouth? That's right, Ripley's only got 5 things: soda, chicken sandwich, a cheeseburger, French fries, mac and cheese. And don't ask us for a damn salad. And don't ask for a diet soda. And if you don't like the cheese, well, peel it off, because we ain't doing no special orders. They's all getting cheese on them. And if you want condiments, we got ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, relish, and diced onions. Help your himself, because we're not here to serve you. We're here to serve you. Come down to Brimley's. Brimley's. Really good food. Damn good food.
Now available in great 17 locations. Check out their new location in Manasquan, New Jersey.
Well, now those chicks to the center, back to back, the roosters walk the outside track, and the hens all cluck and the roosters crow. Meet your own with the left elbow and do-see corners, don't you roam? And all your roosters head back home and swing your chick, that's what she needs. Square them all up for chicken feed. Now the ladies to the center and back to the bar. Get out of there, ladies, 4 gents start. 1.5 with the right hand in, and I walk a little more, you're gone again. Turn opposite lady with the left hand swing. Gents start back in the middle of the ring, go 1.5 and don't you roam. All the way around and you meet your own. Now turn her with the left and corners all. Boxing at and don't you fall. Grand old right and left you go. Well, the hens all clock, roosters crow. Meet a new one, promenade. You're gonna walk along home now with this maid. You're gonna get back home and we'll proceed to take another whack at chicken feed. Now ladies to the center and back to the bar. Gents to the center with a right hand star. 1.5 from where you are. You're gonna walk a little more but not too far. That opposite girl, a left hand swing. Gents start back in the middle of the ring. Go 1.5. Don't you roam it all the way around and you meet your own. Now turn her with the left and corners all. Boxing at and don't you fall. Grand right and left around you go. Hens all cluck and the roosters crow. Meet a new one and promenade. You're gonna walk along home now with this maid. Swing this gal, oh yes indeed. I'm crazy about this chicken feed. Now the chicks to the center and back to back. Roosters walk the outside track. Hens all cluck and the roosters crow. Meet your honey with the left elbow and at O.C. Corners, don't you roam. All your roosters head back home and swing your chick gets what she needs. Square 'em all up for the chicken feed. Now the ladies at the center and back to the bar. Get out of there, ladies, for gent star. Right hand star, you're gone like sin. It's a once and a half and gone again. Turn the opposite lady with a left hand swing. Gent star back in the middle of the ring. Go once and a half and don't you roam. All the way around and you meet your own. Now turn her with the left and corners all. Box and at and don't you fall. Grand right and left around you go. While the hens all clap, roosters crow. Meet a new one and promenade. You're gonna walk along home now with this maid. You're gonna get back home and we'll proceed to take another whack at chicken feed. Now the ladies at the center and back to the bar. And the gents to the center, right hand star. Once and a half from where you are. You're gonna walk a little more but not too far. That opposite girl, a left hand swing. Gent star back in the middle of the ring. Go once and a half and don't you roam. All the way around and you meet your own. Now turn her with the left and corners all. You're gonna box and at and don't you fall. Grand old right and left you go. While the hens all cluck and the roosters crow. Meet a new one and promenade. Walk along home now with your maid. You're gonna swing this gal, oh yes indeed. I'm crazy about that chicken feed. Now chicks to the center, back to back. Roosters walk the outside track. And the hens all cluck and the roosters crow. Meet your own with the left elbow. Do-see corners, don't you roam. And all you roosters head back home. Bow to your chick, oh yes indeed. We don't got no more chicken feed.
The extended version, yeah, baby.
And now, for reasons I can't even explain, we return you now to the Slade and Mayson Show.
You're a funny
Oh my gosh.
Hi, I'm J.D. Slade.
I'm
Dan Mayson, and this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
That was Chicken Feed by the Sundowners Band doing their square dance in honor of the National Rotisserie Chicken Day.
I knew you were going to find a way to tie that
Oh, you bet, baby. Hey, JD, when's the last time you went square dancing?
Believe it or not, it was 1967.
What did you do wrong?
1967. I was in school. I was in St. Cyril and Methodius, the Czechoslovakian Catholic school that I went to. And this one Friday, on Fridays, we would usually have pierogies. They would bring in pierogies for us to have as a treat.
Yeah.
But the cheese-filled pierogi smelled like, well, something else.
Moving on.
Anyway, so we were going to be dancing. And so they brought these square dancing records, and we ended up having to swing our partner in do-si-do. And it really looked stupid.
It was great. Turn to your partner and do-si-do, swing around and do-di-go, into the corner, back again. Everybody gonna round and again, around and again. Round.
All right, now wait a minute, because it's like I'm still angry, and you interrupted me as I was doing my griping about messing with food.
Hi, I'm J.D. Slade.
I'm Dan Mayson,
and this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
All right, since you're going to be Mr. Funny Man, you mentioned art.
I'm just kidding. Okay. JD's looking at the clock going, wait a minute.
You mentioned Arby's earlier.
Yes. I'm just.
What is it that you didn't like about Arby's?
They're like,
where do you start? Is that
gyros, big sign, gyros, chicken or beef flavored. I'm like, what? I'm sorry, beef or turkey gyros. And I'm like, no, that's not a gyro. And it's not a gyro either.
No, it isn't. It's a steak and cheese sandwich.
Thank you very much.
All right, now
it happens to be in a soft bun. But go ahead.
I bring this up because
Arby's, we have the meat.
Yeah.
All right, now listen. Arby's has no plans to offer any plant-based meat substitute sandwiches.
Ooh,
you will notice that both Burger King and McDonald's have said we might try this and see if we can't rape our clients a little bit more.
That's right.
Reports this week, Arby's is not one of the restaurant companies interested in working with Impossible Foods. The chances we will bring plant-based menu items to our restaurant now or in the future are absolutely absolutely impossible.
That's
And
funny.
you know why that is?
Arby's, we have the meats.
That's right, because that's their shtick. That's their we are the world, we are the meat, we are the place you can go to get a bite to eat. Ooh, that was good.
Arby's, we have the meats.
This program brought to you by Arby's Incorporated.
If I can keep playing this, this is Ving Rhames.
Arby's, we have the meats.
You know what I love about Arby's is they actually had venison sandwiches. It was so flipping good. It was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh man, they were delicious. They were expensive though. They were $11 a throw.
Probably like veal sandwiches too, right?
Veal. No, they don't.
Baby cow, and venison is deer. It's
Well,
like deer.
Well, I talk about Icy Something Icy, which is shaved ice. Most of what Arby's is shaved beef. So, yeah, they've kind of lost their focus a little bit, but it is all meat. And it is. They got turkey, they got chicken, they got beef, they got pork, they got, I don't know what else they got over there.
Yeah,
fish.
Bet you they don't have no gut. You want diet tough.
And don't ask for no bleeping salad.
And if it's got cheese on it, just pick it the beef off. I love
Brimley's. Brimley's. It's some great idea for a restaurant. I think someone should open up a Brimley's.
17 locations, including where in New Jersey?
Manasquan, New Jersey.
Hey, buddy, have you planned your summer vacations with the 17 children yet?
I have not. I
I
don't.
have a perfect place for you to think about.
Is it Manasquan, New Jersey?
No, that's where you take people you don't like.
Yeah. And then you bury them in the sand and you wait for the crabs to come eat them. Oh, that would never happen.
Your children are they're different than a lot of children because they absorb information like sponges, like you're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And so going to a museum would be something that they would get into.
Nope.
Oh, yes.
They hate it.
Yes. Oh, no, friend. They're going to love this one.
Which one?
The National Enquirer is opening a museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. You know who else has a place in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee?
Who'd that be that?
Dolly Boom Boom Barton.
Working 9 to 5. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Anyway, it's going to be called National Enquirer Live. The tourist attraction has exhibits dedicated to the O.J. Simpson murder trial, the JFK assassination, Princess Diana's car crash, Michael Jackson's questionable behavior. That's exactly how it's described.
Questionable behavior.
Whether you love the National Enquirer or despise the National Enquirer, it outsold Campbell's soup.
That wasn't hard to do. The hell is this gelatinous red stuff? Oh, that's soup. It's condensed. Ain't nothing condensed.
Yeah, you gotta scrape all that stuff off the top. Sandblasted.
It's all greasy. I'm like, yuck. Well, I guess we're not going to have Campbell's as a sponsor. There you go.
Well, listen, again, I'm still baiting them. Hey, we could still land. We won't get McDonald's, and we won't get let's see here. We won't
Arby's.
No, we might get Arby's.
Well, we'll see.
We haven't. The only thing you didn't like is the fact that gyros were made with lamb instead of hamburger or something.
Yeah. So I have to tell you, we this is interesting. So you know I'm cheap.
Arby's, we have the
meat.
Okay. Not meat, cheap. So
frugal.
My brother who's staying with me also is as frugal as I am. We were driving down the road and we saw this huge honking barbecue grill. This sucker was demonstrously large. I'm talking, it's about 6 feet long.
Oh my God. It's an industrial grill.
It is industrial. It's all stainless steel. It's got like 7 burners in it. The burners are brass. They're not
Oh.
the cast iron that kind of wither away. So we stopped by, and I looked down and I said, it's huge. And I kept driving. My brother came down the other way with his big Suburban. He goes, did you see the grill? Did you see the grill? And I said, yeah. Let's go pick it up. I said, oh, gosh. All right. So we circle back. We drive in. We put the gloves on, and we go to lift this thing. We can't nudge it. I mean, we can't even nudge it. And I'm like, wait a minute. What is this thing? Is it, this is state of the art. I'm like, it weighs about 1,500 pounds. That's 1,500 pounds. That's how heavy this thing is. I can't even lift the edge off the bottom. Somehow, this homeowner got this to the curb. And I'm like, whoa. And put a free sign on it. So
that's because they're looking at you guys trying to lift the thing and having a laugh.
Laughing around. So I said, look, I said,
there's another one.
Then we found out it was bolted to the ground. No, so then I said, look, we can't do this. We can't do this. So he went in, he apologized to the people, put the for sale sign back up, and we left. So that was the same time I went to go pick up my daughter. When I came back, there is my brother again at the grill, taking the whole thing apart with these guys, screwdriver set and socket wrenches and the whole thing. I'm like, rolling down. I says, what are you doing? He goes, all right, cycle back. We're gonna take it all apart. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So sure as donuts, he cycles back. We find out that the unit comes apart, the doors come apart, the drawers come out, the whole head assembly tops off. So it becomes a manageable 400 pounds at the heaviest. So we slide the thing into the back, his Suburban, bring it back on home, and he spent the last week and a half to 2 weeks power washing, using a spinner drill with a brush assembly. He has brought this thing back to not brand new. Now, this is a 23-year-old grill, all stainless steel. I mean, it is so old, the brass has actually bowed.
Oh!
Where it comes in contact with the front and the back. It is actually bowed. It is now curved. Okay, so it now looks like it's maybe 6-7 months old.
Wow.
And it works.
So you've already cooked stuff on it?
Yep. It works. It's amazing. So that's my grill story. Cost not with a couple parts for like bolts and screws and things like that, and built a new roller system for it because the wheels had seized on them after years of sitting in the dirt and muck and mire. And apparently this lady had this thing for years and never used it, just kept moving it from house to house to house to house. And I'm thinking, man, that probably cost her like $1,500 to move that thing.
Dan Mayson.
We have the meat.
And we're going to cook it too. Oh my gosh. So that's the story there.
That's frugality at its best, man.
It's great. It's a beautiful, maybe I'll post pictures of it there. Let's see. So question for you.
Yes.
So
you red shirt, and then I'll take one more.
What's the difference between the wavy chips and
No. All right, wait a minute. All right, now before you get off on that stupid thing. Hey, DeMarge magazine claims that personal trainers and bodybuilders are using stuff to get bigger.
No.
Now listen, Sydney, Australia personal trainer Liam Chenery told the magazine that people are using Viagra because of its ability to improve blood flow through dilation and the opening of blood vessels.
Yes.
Yeah, we've known about that.
I was going to say, it makes it awfully hard to use the treadmill.
There is other ones.
Got to step back a couple feet.
Pre-workouts, but most pre-workouts in general aren't great.
Hard to do push-ups
to get the right response, and that's why we use the erectile dysfunction stuff. I find that Cialis works a lot better. It's generally prescription use only, and like any medicine, it can give general headaches, dizziness, or make you a little lightheaded.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, it's like, and remember, if you have an erection that lasts more than 4 hours, tell everybody.
Gosh.
That should be front page news.
Oh my gosh. Have you heard the latest in Honolulu, Hawaii? That's in Hawaii, by the way, the Honolulu.
Honolulu, no.
Yeah. It turns out there is yet another confirmed case of lungworm disease.
What?
It's called rat lungworm disease. There are 3 additional cases, all from adults, all occurring separately months apart. Now, how do I put this gently? The way this last fellow got the lungworm disease was on a dare. These crazy white people, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
I am telling you.
He was challenged to eat a slug back in 2018. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
God.
And it's always in Hawaii. So they recommend washing all your fruits and vegetables under cool, clean running water, and to remove any tiny things like slugs and snails from your food. Rat lungworm disease is caused by a parasitic roundworm. It has debilitating effects in affected people's brains and spinal cords. I don't even want to hear that part. And in Hawaii, most people get ill after accidentally ingesting a small snail or slug. It's the parasite. Yet this guy, he did it just in spite. There you go. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. See, it's cultural differences, because you see, we're not going to eat nothing that looks like
Here it's moving. Take a bite.
I think not. I have to look this up. Yeah, that is sad.
Oh my gosh.
Worms.
Hey, JD, do you order things online?
Very rarely, because I'm afraid to.
You're scared. Is it because you're afraid someone will steal your credit card or your identity, or
so much money on the card, so it's like they can't give it so much? No, I don't worry about that. What I worry more about is it's my own stupidity.
Well, we'll go with that.
I tell the story of watching television one day and seeing this product advertised. They were called Zoomies, and they are supposed to be like these magnificent what do you call those things that when you want to bring things close to you with
magnifying
your eyes?
Glasses.
Yeah, magnifying
binoculars.
Glasses. Binoculars, that's it.
All right.
So I looked at it and I knew, but it's like I thought, okay, we'll do this. But wait, there's more. Now you can get a second pair of Zoomies, and all you got to do is pay shipping and postage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I made the call and I ordered my Zoomies. Sure enough, 3 or 4 weeks later, there's a package in my mailbox.
Mm-hmm.
It's all light. I'm thinking, wow, boy, these must be some powerful lenses.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put it to you this way, Dano.
Yeah.
I wear glasses, and my glasses gave me more magnifying power than the Zoomies did.
Did you get tooken?
I did, but I got 2 pairs of Zoomies, so I gave one to my buddy Boogie, and I still have my Zoomies that to remind me when it looks too good. It usually is.
Yeah. So, let's say you're online and you're ordering some curtain rod assemblies.
Why would I do that?
Well, some people, it's cheaper. It's cheaper than getting them from the Wally Worlds and the Targets of the world. You can get them from the Amazons of the world.
That's a little too much work, man.
Well, this fellow from Tuscumbia, Alabama. There you go. Ordered some, He's in Culver County, and he ordered his curtain rods, and he's a Prime member, and he got it in 2 days, and it showed up in a whiz. No, not bad, pretty quick. Got an email Thursday saying the package had been delivered. He went home. He opened it up, reached in, and pulled out not a shower curtain. Not a shower curtain rod. It wasn't a camera misdirected. It was a bag of urine specimen.
Gives a whole new meaning to the yellow rose of Texas.
So the man, he called up Amazon and he said they were really sorry about the mix up. And he says, he says, well, what do you want me to do with this? Do you want me to send this back? And he said, no, we don't want it. We don't want it. And they recommended washing his hands, and that they would get him replacement shower curtain rings. They'll be there Saturday, and they apologize for the mix-up, and he's going to hold it for a couple days just in case someone needs that urine for some reason. Glad he wasn't pissed off.
Sometimes it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Oh my gosh. That's got to be one of the weirdest things popping up on the news. I'll tell you that one. But whoo.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world.
Yeah. It's easy to mix things up like that. You get curtain rods, bag of urine, curtain rods, bag of urine.
Hey, could happen to anybody.
Could happen to anybody.
I just can't wait until Christmas.
Oh my gosh! Just hear the sleigh bells ring a ling ding ding a ling a ling. So
it's lovely weather for picking up a bag of poo.
All right, what else you got? Let's see. What else are we going to talk about? Oh, there's a guy. He went to. You know about the Cannes festivals?
Yes.
You have to dress up if you're a woman, you dress up in a dress. If you're a gentleman, you have to dress up in a tuxedo. Those are the rules. They've been in place for like a million years.
Blatantly.
Since 1946. Okay. So there was this fellow attending, and he identifies himself as gender fluid.
What?
He doesn't identify himself as male or female. He's just gender fluid. So it's whatever I feel like for the day. So, yeah. So he showed up in a silver jumpsuit the first day, and the next day he showed up in what they call a Pain and Glory red carpet pink and orange floral dress with his full beard. It was, and then of course he's got the afro, and he actually painted it orange to match his dress, and he was quite pretty. And they didn't yell at him. They just everybody took pictures of him. So now he has broken the mold, and now I guess you can everybody will be able to wear whatever you want whenever you want, and then there aren't any rules apparently anymore about going to the Cannes and wearing just anything you want to wear. So that's how that goes.
All right, listen, don't you let that go, because it's like you were talking about Jeff Bezos.
You were
taking questions during his company's annual shareholders meeting this week.
Okay.
When an unnamed shareholder attempted to return a package directly to him. The shareholder tried to return the package 4 times through normal channels. Bezos said, "My apologies that you had to use this unusual venue to accomplish what should have been a routine task. Anyone else have anything they need to return?" Oh, man. And then he was bombarded with trash cans. I hear the music. It must be time to go.
We are overdue again. Unbelievable.
Hi, I'm JD Slade.
I'm Dan Mayson.
And this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
All right.
Well, I tell you, summer is coming, baby.
Yep. So we'll see y'all June 9th That'll be our next show.
I was just back from my vacation.
Yeah, that'll be great. Where you headed?
Gordonsville. I might make a stop in Locust Grove.
Pick up some car parts.
Yeah, I do have to load up on them for vacation.
Never know.
Mr. Mayson.
Take care, Mr. Slade. See ya. Bye-bye.
They still haven't caught on. You know that, don't you, Dan?
They'll never cat on. Idiots. There's a whole little message for well.
Friendlies, really good food.
Quack, quack.
Oh, hey, don't forget, Dano Music.
Yeah, always special thanks to Dano Music.
I don't think you did that the last show. You might have to put that in.
Thanks, Dano.
Hey, Dano Music.
It's on our website.
I think I'm going to Walmart. Yeah, I'm going to the Walmart.
Yeehaw! Man, they got a...
It's time for our weekly excursion to the body world.
Get me a bag of urine.
And make it few just so we can get the discount.
They're right near the Croton Ruins.
And then we'll stop at Brimley's.
What do they have there?
They have 5 things. Bye, everybody. The funny's over. I'm done.
Oh, my gosh.
As a verb, A, B, C, Darien is usually defined as the act of not knowing if it's Dick Sargent or Dick York playing Darren in Bewitched.
Arby's, we have the beef.